Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to the new subscribers out there. I definitely appreciate it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a pull request at this point. So we've got our code up onto GitHub so far. We've created a branch. We know how to name our branch. Now we want to make a pull request and have others review it. All right, so let's get started. I'm already in my terminal here. I'm in the correct folder that I'm in, and I've got my GitHub up, and I've also got my web page up here. If I want to make a pull request on the branch, I just go here to branches. Sometimes it'll show up on that main page in yellow if there's been recent changes, but for mine it didn't show up. But this is another way that you can make a pull request. So you just click over here, new pull request. Okay, and it has right here, this is the commit message that I had, and if I want to, I could add additional things in this here box. I can say, this is normally where you would put a more descriptive description of what it is you accomplished with this branch and pull request. Also, if you have any additional screenshots that you'd like, insert them here, just to kind of give you as much information about what happened as you can possibly can. Remember, this is what's going to be live, right? So when you're making a pull request, you're basically saying this is as best as it's going to be, and I want you to review this so we can make this change live. That's what this is. And if you haven't already, you could assign yourself to this. You could assign others if you're in a group as well. You can request someone to review it, those types of things. Labels, projects, milestones. They've got a lot of things in here to keep you organized. Create pull request. All right, great. So all it has is my commit message here, the number of pull requests that it is. This happens to be number 3. And then it has my description if I had any additional information. Now, you could easily, since there's no conflicts, you could easily just say merge pull request, but there's really no fun in doing that, and it's really not the right way that you would like to practice on doing this. So I'm going to click command line instructions, and it basically gives you the entire instructions on what you need to do. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and follow the directions. It's going to fetch the origin, which is going to fetch the main part of this branch, which is technically your master. The second thing you want to do is you want to check out the branch that is on this master. And it's going to tell you that you have now switched to this new branch from your origin. The next thing is git merge master. So you're getting the latest changes from master. Everything's already up to date on my end, so I didn't need to make any changes. Sometimes your branch is behind, so you just want to get the latest changes from there. If I go over here, I now see that I am on test down here. Hopefully you can see that. And then also now I have a list item called test. And if I were to go over here and refresh my page, now I have test as a link. It doesn't go anywhere I didn't tell it to. So it's just a link here. Okay, so I've checked it out. Everything checks out all right. This is something I want to merge into my project, or the final piece of project, and I'm going to do that now. Now, if I haven't said so already, I do recommend that you have somebody else on your team look over your pull request. You really shouldn't be reviewing your own pull requests. It doesn't really make any sense for you to do so. You did the work, so you don't want to look over your own work. You need a second pair of eyes to do so. So with that being said, I want to merge these changes. So I'm going to get checkout master, and now I'm switched to master, and if I wanted to check that, it now shows that master is here and I'm no longer on test. Now this is the piece that's important. This is what merges your branch right here. Now, you may see Vim show up here. Honestly, I never make a commit message here because that's what it's telling you to do. I honestly never do that because I already have the message I want up here. That's descriptive enough for me. There might be a reason for this. If it is, I'm not sure. But I normally just colon Q to get out of Vim and to take me back to my text editor. And this tells you the changes that were made in the files that were updated. The very last thing you need to do is just push this into your master branch. And that's working its magic. It's writing things. It's adding things to your master, and it's done. So if I go back here, that message, this get push origin master, basically merged my branch into master. And it's telling me now that it's merged, which is great, which means I'm done. You could delete the branch from here if you'd like, or you could delete it from the terminal. I recommend doing it from the terminal. We'll do that in a second. So this is it. Now if you click on pull request, there's no more. If you go back to your code, it now has your added link to navbar message here. If you click into it, you could see that as well. If you were to refresh, you should still see test because it's now merged into master, and we are on the master branch and everything is up to date. So that is all you do. If you wanted to delete this branch after you're done with it, you don't want it anymore, you don't want to see it when you do get branch, all you have to do is get branch, the name of the branch, dash capital D, and get rid of that. If I were to do get branch again, it is gone. So that's it, guys. It's very simple, very easy, and straight to the point. I'll see you next time in a new one.